Okay, so I know I'm going to get on to my rehab story, but I just woke up this morning and I got out of the shower and I just thought of this super crazy funny story I wanted to share. I mean, not funny for me and my friends, but it is now. So after I got done with my rehab stuff, all right, I come back. I'm about 19 years old at this time. I already been in a little bit of trouble for a fight. Okay, well, I got a warrant for that fight. And I'm not doing good. I'm running amok. Started doing hard drugs at 19. And me and my friend had an apartment. Uh, and we actually called it the Crack Shack. So everybody knew it by the Crack Shack. That's terrible. But we did. And we're 19-year-old kids and we thought it was cool. But anyways, so one night comes, I want to say it was sometime in December or something, maybe January. And this is a long time ago, like 2005 or 6. No, maybe 2004. No, 5. Yeah, 2005 maybe. And anyways, I went anyways to another friend's apartment for a while. And my roommate had some friends over and a couple of our buddies, you know. Well, I was gone for maybe like 3 hours, probably 2.5 hours. And anyways, they're blowing me up because I'm supposed to come back and, meet everybody. And so I come back and there's a few people there, maybe like 3 or 4 now, these two girls and him, and there's just beer bottles everywhere. Just like, holy cow, bro. There was only like 6 people. And there's just bottles and bottles and just other paraphernalia just everywhere, all over our new glass table. And we just got this apartment. So it was pretty nice. We had new couches, everything. Like he was a native kid and he was a friend of mine, but he got a bunch of money when he turned 18. And so he bought a bunch of nice stuff. But anyways, we took really good care, but there was just stuff everywhere, okay? So I'm just like, dude, I can't deal with it right now. Like, I'm super tired. I've been working doubles, staying up all night, cramming study hours in. I mean, I'm talking, I've probably been up I need to sleep. So anyways, go to my room. In my room, I have this little spot and I put my stuff in my spot, whatever. And I load a bowl, and I go to load a bowl and anyways, I don't remember anything after that, I guess. Okay. So I fall asleep. Granted, like out there's just destroyed, but I'm just thinking, whatever. They'll wake up in the morning, figure it out. Well, next thing you know, I hear, hey, get up. And I ignore that because I'm so tired. And they're like, hey, excuse me, get up. And I was like, once again, dude, just nada, like, nah. And all of a sudden he said, excuse me, sir, this is officer. And then I definitely told myself, no, hell no, you ain't getting up. Then I just played dead. And that dude just shook me, okay? So, I was awake. So finally I wake up and I roll over and I'm like, what are you doing in my room? There's 2 cops, okay? Next to my bed. Okay, they wake me up next to my bed. I'm like, dude, what in the world happened, bro? Like, come on, guys. So I'm like, okay, officer, what can I do for you? I was like, I'm sleeping, get the hell out of my room. And he's like, well, we had a report or something and the landlord let us in. They said, and is anyone 21 here? Because there's alcohol everywhere. I was like, I don't know, sir. I've been in my room. And anyways, they let us go out. They have us go out in the living room and they're questioning us. And of course, as soon as I sit down on the living room couch, what do I see on the table? Dude, if you know, you know. Okay? A glass rose container on my table, Just right there, and the cops are talking to us. And I just flip the newspaper over and it just goes over top of it, okay? And these cops are just pouring all this alcohol out in the sink, And they're like, okay, well, we're just going to, let you guys get away with this. And they keep asking me, hey, what's in the lockbox, Because I had a lockbox in my room. And I just told them I'm not opening it. Like, I just kept refusing, And, I forgot before that. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. Before that, when I was waking up, the cop's like, "Sir, you got to get up." And I was like, "No, I don't. Like, what the hell? What did I do? Like, if I didn't do anything, like, get out of my face." And the dude's holding this pipe in his hand. And it's just like, dude, just the bombest too. And it's super fresh, okay? And it's just got a little bit of burnt on the top. So I must have just tried to, and it just passed out. And it's sitting right next to me. He's like, "Dude, this is yours." And I was like, "I don't know who that is." He's like, "Come on, man." I was like, "All right, whatever, dude. It's mine." So anyways, then we're out in the living room. All this stuff happens, okay? And what ends up happening is he gives one of my homies a contributing to minors, because my other homie actually was asleep in my other buddy's room, and he was 23. And so he got contributing to minors, and 2 of us got possession of marijuana. And they got under consumptions. Well, that time, dude, I was like, man, I was so mad, furious. I was like, dude, how can this happen? Like, I came in smooth, like everything was good. I made sure you guys went to bed. Like, what happened? Then I checked my phone. And my other friend, dude, that I was supposed to meet that night had to leave, okay? Like an hour, 2 hours before I got back. I was supposed to be quicker. And he's blowing me up. Come to find out, he came to our apartment. Okay, we live in the upstairs apartment. And he came to our apartment, parked his Blazer behind the apartment building, put a ladder on top of it, and tried to climb through my window. And the neighbors called the cops. So we got busted. Like, what the? We got busted because my stupid friend tried to climb through my window at 3 a.m. He couldn't wait till morning. Bro, that's the best. Dude, I got so many of those. That one's good though. I forgot about that one.